Days before the Jewish people mark Tisha B'Av, the day of mourning commemorating the destruction of the temple, more evidence of the luxury of ancient Jerusalem has been unearthed. A 2,000-year-old banquet hall recently excavated near the Western Wall in Jerusalem.
The building is located along the main road that led to the Temple Mount from the west. And this building was built along this road. So we assume that when people, important guests of the city, would have come and the city councillors, the city rulers wanted to take them to see the Temple Mount, just before they were climbing to the Temple Mount, they could invite them in here to lay on sofas that were arranged along the walls. People could rest and have something to drink, something to eat, hold symposia, speak about things. So actually there was a meeting place, a gathering place of the city councillors.
According to researchers, the hall was not built during the time of King Herod the Great, considered the builder of the second Jewish temple. This may indicate the many changes Holy Temple underwent during the 1st century CE. Dr. Shlomit Wexler-Badolach from the Israeli Antiquities Authority, who ran the last excavations, says that even the hall itself changed during the years.
The whole orientation of the buildings is changing, and this magnificent building stops functioning as a fountain and triclinia and is divided into 3 separate halls with this ceiling. Actually, the magnificent building is separated into 3 separate halls. Each one of them acts a little bit separately, and water installations are installed inside, like a huge ritual bath that is installed in the western triclinium. The floor is dismantled, and there is a very impressive ritual bath with staircase, mikveh.
Besides the impressive ritual bath, we can also see the remains of an impressive fountain. Despite all these remarkable features, it is not described in the book by the famous Roman historian Josephus, The Jewish Wars.
The original triclinium, as we call it, the original Herodian building with the 2 triclinium and 1 fountain in between, was not existing anymore when the city was destroyed at 70 CE. And when Josephus Flavius described the city, and he was staying in the city towards its destruction just before the big revolt in the last years, in the last decade of the year, he did not know the fountain and the triclinium. It was not existing in such a way in the final years of the Second Temple period.
This hall is a part of the Western Wall tunnel, perhaps another chapter which will shed more light on the holiest place in Jewish history and its outstanding story.